So I'm gonna watch you do a couple snatches first. Maybe we'll do a little bit of weight and then we'll work down, use just the empty bar and some light weights and do basic drills, okay? So get an idea of like kind of what your experience is, what you're comfortable with, how you move. So just go through a few of them. Kristen will probably work in a little bit. You wanna jump in? Okay, cool. That's good, that's good. Do a couple warm-ups. It's all right. One of the big things to do to like is people come in, they don't know what they're doing. They get really nervous about like, I can't train with people that are good. I don't know about a coach. Is this coach too good for me? You know, is like, you know, I'm not at the level of other people, like, so I shouldn't do it. And that's a bad mentality, because if you walked into a powerlifting gym, it's different. You could squat perfectly and squat 100 pounds next to somebody who squats perfectly, who squats 900 pounds. And it doesn't seem weird because you don't feel like I'm not good enough. But the skill here is so much different that it sets you apart. Same thing, everybody started at some point where they didn't know how to do it.
Yes.
No matter who they are, right? That point might have been at 5 years old, but everyone's come from the same place. Good lifters, being around good lifters, good coaches is great because they often have really concisely laid out tips. They know so much that they can convey that information to you in a really small amount of, like, 1 or 2 words that might make a huge difference for you.
Okay.
Not ever getting to that and trying to pick apart videos and stuff you see on the internet could take you months and years to get the same amount out of that, right? So it's always worth it to pursue that knowledge and those things, those experienced people, because they're going to help you a lot faster.
So even for a beginner lifter, like, I shouldn't be afraid to ask you tips.
I wouldn't at all.
You're the man.
Yeah.
Why would I learn from somebody who's on my level when I can learn from you?
Yeah, it's also like, don't be afraid of like putting yourself in a place where it seems like you're a fish out of water.
Okay.
Right? You're not quite to the level you think that you're at.
I have zero shame.
Good. Cool. Put the greens on, and then we'll do the greens for the next one.
Okay.
Difference between you and her. Biggest difference for weightlifting, powerlifting. Listen, you hear the bar and her hips. Yours is quiet.
Quiet.
Hers, she makes contact. It's not, she's warming up, but that's the first thing we gotta learn.
Okay.
How to propulse the bar, right? When you're doing a deadlift, if you're pulling and you stop pulling, you're here and you're like, I don't want to keep going. Where's the bar gonna go?
Down.
Down right away, right?
Right.
Same in weightlifting. You're pulling, the bar's gonna go down as soon as you stop pulling.
Okay.
The difference in weightlifting and powerlifting is that you have to get under the bar. So in weightlifting, you have to pull, then you have to stop pulling and start going down.
Okay.
The problem we have is that if you stop pulling, what's gonna happen to the bar?
It's gonna
Start going down.
Start going down.
Right? So we pull, then we stop pulling, and the bar starts going down at the same time we're going down.
Right.
That's the problem.
That's not good.
One of them's gonna win, probably the bar.
Okay.
What we wanna do is develop propulsion so the bar ends up leaving our hips and it continues to move when we stop pulling. What you see Kristen does, do a snatch. When that bar makes contact at her hip, there's propulsion. The bar jumps off her hips, moves up, allows her time to get under the bar, right? She can now go down under the weight. Okay? That's the biggest thing we're gonna learn. Good. Right? Quiet. Let's strip the bar down. We'll show you this drill. She's gonna bend her knees. She has her grip right in the spot she wants. Bends her knees, comes forward a little bit, lets a little bit of space between her and the bar. She's gonna rock the bar forward and back, and then she's gonna punch the bar. Yeah, it's gonna hit, and then she catches. Bar hits her hips, then she turns it over. Good, yeah. Bend your knees. Okay, one more. Make sure it touches the hips before you turn it over.
Okay.
So it goes hit, catch, contact, catch. Good, one more. A little harder.
A little harder?
A little harder. This is all right. A little more. This time, don't try to do the snatch. Rock it back and forth and then pop, pop. Don't worry about your shoulders or anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel that? That one went out. That was the wrong spot. You gotta adjust your grip maybe. You feel the difference? If it hits something important, your grip's gotta be a little wider or a little closer.
Huh.
Wider makes the bar go up, closer makes the bar go down. So bend your knees. Yeah. And you're gonna go like this. Keep your body exactly where it is. 1, 2, 3, punch.
Okay.
One, it's coming from your butt, not from your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, punch. Yeah. Good. Here, after you punch, don't go this way, go this way. So it goes punch, up, punch, up. Good. Stay forward a little more. Up, right?
It was up here.
Yeah.
I saw it with my eyes.
It's all cheating. We're just sneaking the bar up here and then scooting under
All I
it.
gotta do is go down.
Right. Here come the Olympics. Okay.
Watch out.
Step 1 this, step 2 Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Same thing. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. This is the first drill, right? Basic drill. This is the second pull, the explosion. This is super important. It's especially coming from powerlifting or stuff where you kind of know what it is.
Right.
It seems like weightlifting is just pulling and catching.
Yeah.
But there's this really special thing that's happening. This is the essence of like good, efficient technique, and I'm not sure what I'm doing, right? This is the first drill you got to practice over and over and over, right?
Okay.
Relax. It's all about doing it. Rhythm. 1, 2, 3, pop. Good. Elbows high, bar stays close. 1, 2, 3. Good. Chin up, look forward. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Same thing. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and when we hit it, we're gonna go up, catch.
Okay.
Or if that's a little scary, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, up, and then just turn it over.
Okay.
Like a power
Like
snatch.
a muscle snatch.
Yeah, yeah. So chin up, look forward. Once you master the first drill, once you get comfortable every time you're hitting it, then we work into catching it.
Okay.
Catching it. 1, 2, 3. Good.
Do I look like her?
Yep. One more, just like that. So remember, the order is more important than anything else.
Yeah.
We hit the bar first, then we catch the weight.
Okay.
Good. One more. Last one. Then we're going to show you another drill. Good. It's a little bit off on that one. You feel it kind of come out in front of you?
Yeah.
This is just a drill.
Okay.
So it's not, I do this, now I'm a good weightlifter. This is like step 1, right? This is
like the babyest.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not going to be like beautiful yet. It's a sculpture. We just kind of got the shape.
Right.
We're going to keep working at this. You keep doing this over months and months and months, and it starts to get really smooth and really nice, and it doesn't go out here and look all weird, right? So people are going to watch your video and be like, Meg, you're doing terrible. You're swinging it out.
Yeah.
Step 1, day 1.
I don't want to do a lot of weight. I just want it to look cool.
It will. It'll look great when you're done. Trust me. Next thing, second drill for you to work on. Coming from powerlifting, you have one advantage is your upper body is going to be pretty strong, but your overhead strength might not be up to par with your horizontal pressing, right? So grab the bar again in a snatch grip. We're just going to muscle snatch it overhead, so it goes overhead. From here, the position of your shoulder is super important.
Okay.
Not everybody's going to have the same position. Some people's hands are going to be turned in, some people's hands are going to be turned out. Generally, we're going to turn our hands out, not in. Okay. So out here, right? Or sorry, it's internal rotation, but it looks like your elbow's turned out. Okay. What this does, in combination with your wrist being bent, keeping your wrist bent like this, not straight, you're already kind of close to it because you bench press a lot, so you're probably comfortable with your wrist being in that position. This is going to put you in a position where the bar is now behind your head, right? So our shoulders come in and our upper back turns on. You feel that?
I feel
so you
it.
turn this way, what happens? Upper back shuts off.
Yeah.
Now this muscle is holding you up, and that's not stable. This is stable. From here, stay in that position. We're going to do overhead squat.
Okay.
Chin up, bend your knees, let them come forward, stay in the middle of your foot. Yeah, stand back up. Good. Cool. Last one. So once we learn how to get the bar over our head, we're going to learn how to make our shoulders and wrists and elbows strong and stable, and upper back hold the weight comfortably, we're gonna do overhead squat. So we're gonna combine these two drills. Good, and then 3 squats. 1, 2, 3. Third thing we're gonna show you, the third little drill, little start. Because this is like super basic stuff, we're gonna teach you how to set up, because you came from powerlifting. Deadlifting is way different than snatching. It's way different than, well, you can, yeah. Right? Right? That'd be impressive. Conventional deadlift, clean, snatch, very different start position. The deadlift, your hips are gonna be high. You're gonna use your low back a lot. Snatch and clean, your hips are gonna be low and you use your legs a lot. The start of the snatch and the clean determines the trajectory of the bar, where the bar is gonna end up. If you took a bow and arrow and you shot at a target and you were dead on here, but then you moved an inch here equals 10 feet at the end, right? Same here. If we're not in the start position perfectly, the bar is gonna be somewhere we don't want it to be, okay? So when you set up, quick trick, easy way to get the basic start position to make sure you're in the right spot if you don't know what feels right, okay? Step back from the bar a little bit, stand up on your toes. You see that your shoe crease is there? That crease is where your toe joints meet your foot joint, right? That's a international sign language for toes. Get set under the bar, covering that crease with the barbell. So if you stand up here and look directly down on the bar, your feet are gonna be just wider than your hips, okay? Toes pointed out, the bar covering that part of the crease, that shoe. So right about there.
Okay.
You see that? Yes. Probably the first lace, if the shoe's a little big on you or it's a little bit odd, it should cover that joint. Okay. From there, chin up, back flat, you're gonna bend your knees until your shins touch the bar. So your weight's gotta come forward. There. Okay, now you feel the pressure on your legs. Now lean over from that position, grab your grip on the bar. Shins still touching the bar, body weight stays in the middle of your foot towards the ball of your foot. Butt down a tiny bit, chin up, chest up. So now this joint, the barbell, and your shoulder are basically in a line. Your shoulder may be slightly forward of that, but these 3 points are lined up. Super easy. So step back, try it on your own. Toes out. Shins forward. Get your grip. You feel your legs, your quads? Good. From there, you're just gonna stand up till the bar's at your kneecap and pause. Chin up, look forward. And down. Just knees forward again. So get set again a little bit. Bring them forward, and then up again to your knee. Good. And then down. And that's a drill, basic like trick to start the snatch clean. Same in the clean, your feet are just closer because your hands are closer. Right? Yeah. So that's like how to get your start position perfect, how to change it from a deadlift start to a snatch or a clean start.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
This, overhead squat, and the start position.
There's so many little things
right.
that equal this one thing.
Easiest thing, you could go from this to this to this in your mind. If you try to think about all the where does my back, where's my butt go, where my shoulders go, it's gonna be confusing, right? If you wanna throw a ball from here to the wall, do you think about the air in between, or do you think about the ball and the target? Same thing, right? So when you get set up, start position's perfect. Winding up, right? All those things the same. The hips, explosion at the top, right? Releasing the ball. And then here, the target, your shoulders. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That analogy?
Yes, no,
It's a lot like throwing, if you haven't got that by now with all of the awesome baseball analogies.
I love it.
Right? Sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. A little better. Hit it a little harder. Bend your knees. When you're doing the drill, don't rock your body at all. Right. Just move the bar. We just want to know where the bar is, like timing, right? Like getting the beat of music, right? 1, 2, okay. That's where it is. Try one more. Don't rock it so far out. Yeah. Just gently, gently. Punch your hips at the end. Good. Try to hit it a little harder. Don't be afraid. It's all right. You also did about 1,000 things beforehand. It's YouTube. You don't have to prove anything, Kristen. Good. Good. You see I was almost there? Harder. Harder. A little better. You're about the bar's here, and then you're going to finish it that way.
Yeah.
It's like the ball's coming at you and you step and then wait to hit it. Wait a little longer, an inch longer. Right here, then punch.
Okay.
2. That was a little too close. 1, 2. You see the difference? Bar's here, 1, 2. See my body's not moving a lot? It's just, that's where it's gonna go. 1, 2, 3. In slow-mo, it's here, right here, punch.
Okay.
1, 2. 1, 2. Does it make a little more sense? Take a rest. Maybe we get it, maybe take a little time. Maybe take the empty bar. It's easier to feel it that way. Stand up straight, relax, relax, take a breath. Chin's always up. Bend your knees. Chin, no, don't lean over, just chin stays up. Just push your hips back an inch. There. So from there, now rock the bar.
Okay.
1, 2. Yeah, hit it harder. I want to hear the bar. Pop. Harder. Just squeeze your butt. Punch the bar. Feel better that one? A little harder even. Boom.
I didn't hear that one. That one was bad.
Take a rest. Take a couple minutes. We'll try one more time. It gets easier. That's not true. I just lied to you. It doesn't ever get easier.
Yeah.
It never gets easier. You just get stronger, and then it gets harder. You're rewarded, the stronger you get, the more you're rewarded with harder work. But that's all of this. Weightlifting, powerlifting, same thing.
Why are weightlifters so much stronger than powerlifters? Okay. Relatively.
Bold statement.
I think it's a different kind of, there's a couple factors. Like across the whole world, there's probably more people doing weightlifting, so a little bit more talent comes into it.
More incentive.
Yeah, there's probably more incentive. In weightlifting, there's people have been doing it for a little bit longer. There's more training, there's more knowledge of it. The kind of athletes to get into, to be really good at weightlifting, you have to be a pretty good athlete and a kind of a special person, right? Not that you don't have to be special to be an exceptional powerlifter, but more people can get into powerlifting and do well if they train really hard. Just training really hard doesn't guarantee you success in weightlifting, right?
That makes sense.
I think also just the way that people train in weightlifting, there's much more training that goes into it, right? People start younger, there's just all these other things going into it.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Why are weightlifting coaches better looking than powerlifting coaches, you ask?
Another great question.
All right, let's try one more. Like that. We'll just do a few. If you don't do it right, you're off the team, and the door's right there. Pull back right at the top. Hit it hard. Yeah. Feel that? Yeah.
That felt like a little magical.
Right?
Is that the feeling that you get?
It's like a unicorn.
That's why they keep coming back.
Unicorn kissed you. Just like that. Punch the bar, then move under. Easy, relax, relax. Yeah, feel that?
Ah.
Basic thing. The next thing you're gonna do when you lift, when you like put it all together, if we had little technique plates, you go from the start position right to your hip. So if you get set, we'll just try it. It might be a mess, but we'll see. And all you're gonna do is go from right there, right from the ground, right to here.
To that sweet
That's
spot.
it. So 2 spots, the start and your hips.
Okay.
Don't worry about anything else in your body.
Yeah.
Your position's nothing. So go set by the ground. So relax, chin up, look forward the whole time. Look up. So Doesn't have to be fast at all. We're just gonna do this. Follow me. Here, here, catch. That was good. That was good, yeah. You feel better?
Guys, Max said it was good. I'm out. Just kidding.
Stand, hit, catch. Yeah, it's better. You're trying to do everything else, just try to hit it. So you're going here and you're going this way rather than going here and going pop, catch.
With my lats, bring
Yeah.
it in.
Let it go up like you.
Yeah. You just got to relax, try to punch the bar with your hips before you do anything else. A little better. One more. Get set with your knees over the bar. There you go. Chin up, look forward. Almost there. Do our little hit drill first from here. Just stand up straight, bend your knees, push your butt back a ½ inch. Rock the bar, hit it hard, then catch it. Good. Do a squat snatch. Hit it hard. Good. One more, hit it twice as hard. 2 times as hard. Feel a little better? That was your best.
That was it.
You feel it? Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Right? That was a lot better.
That felt better.
And that's how it should feel when you come from the ground.
I'm out of breath.
The bars, whether this is your hips, the bars coming this way or coming this way, it ends up here. Whether it came this way or this way, it ends up here. That's when you connect. Your feet stay on the ground till after your hips hit the bar. One more, just like that. The top, feet stay on the ground, right? Hit, then move your feet. You gotta have all your weight on your feet. That was too slow. Try one more. Whoa, one more, just like that. Don't change anything. Just try to hit it a little harder. Same thing. You gotta hit the bar before you move. Hips first. That's a little better. It's kind of there. It's kind of there.
Man, this shit is hard.
It's only day one.